Yo, what's going on guys? In today's video, we'll be going over my top 5 decks of all time. The first deck is going to be this interesting mirror bait deck. Used to be so broken back in 2017 with the 3-second tornado. It's still so fun though even to this day. Probably the most fun deck of all time. Looks like this guy may have a Lava Hound deck. I'll set up the furnace. Should kill the tombstone since our spear goblins are going to kill the skeletons. Yeah, he will Lava Hound in the back. We do have Xe in this deck though, which is so good against air, so feeling pretty good. I'll set up Xe number 1. We have Mirror in this deck if we want to play a mirrored Xe. Every Lava Hound player's nightmare. If you hate Lava Hound, just play this deck. I'll go for the mirrored up Xe. He will Flying Machine. I can just go with my NATO onto it, should just get disintegrated. Man, look how fast his Lava Hound is dying. Do any of you remember when XT did twice as much damage as it does nowadays? That was so crazy. But this deck was broken even before that time. Okay, should be a nice Goblin Barrel here to distract his Inferno Dragon. He will go with his arrows onto it, but we're looking pretty good still. Those XTs almost fully killed his Skelly King. I'll just wait for this Skelly King to die. Okay, I'll go for the Goblin Gang. I think that should be all we need here for defense. Could be a bit hard to get damage in this matchup though. May have to go for like some mirrored barrels. I'll set up a furnace as well, get some good damage. I guess furnace can also get some pretty nice damage. Really annoying card for the opponent, because even if they do have a spell for it, you always have your mirrored up furnace. I'll go for the Xe here on the Lava Hound. I'm not sure if I'll go with the mirrored Xe or not. I think I won't. I'll just go for the Tornado instead. Kill that Flying Machine right away. Okay, well, I'll just go for the mirrored up Tornado. Man, this is fun. This deck is so fun. You guys should try it. I'll go with the barrel here. He has to play something for the Xe, or otherwise it will just get so much damage. Okay, I'll go for the Xe here. Should splash onto his Skelly Drags, I think. It shoots so far now, after that one buff it got a few months ago. Okay guys, he wasted the arrows. I'll go for the Goblin Gang plus the barrel. Okay, this is going to be such a good tornado. Beautiful Executioner lineup. It's so easy to get damage with the Xe nowadays, with the really long axe that it has. I'll go for the Xe onto his Skelly King. He will lava in the opposite lane. Little does he know, we have the mirrored up Xe. Okay, I'll go for this gang here. Make sure his Inferno Dragon doesn't get too close to my tower. Okay, luckily our Xe is onto his Inferno Dragon. Man, this was the most fun game I ever played. Good game. The second deck is this crazy fun Miner Battle Ram spam deck. I'll go for the Miner first play. This deck used to be so broken in early 2017 when Bandit was released. Pretty sure this guy has a Golem deck. You guys will love this. Gonna be a lot of fun. He wasted the mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'll just go for the Battle Ram here in the back. See what else he has for it. He will Night Witch, definitely gonna be Golem. I'll go for the Poison, so good against Night Witch. I'll zap away his Skarmy. I feel like we have everything we need in this matchup. We have the zap for his Skarmy, Poison for the Night Witch, Inferno Tower for a Golem. Man, that's gonna be a lot of damage there. Really good start. He will Phoenix. I'll just go for the Ewiz onto it. Man, Ewiz got so many nerfs over the years. Must have got like 3 or 4 nerfs. Still a really good card though. Just gets a bit overshadowed by the Archer Queen. I'll go for the gang here onto his mini P.E.K.K.A. What the heck? He has Mother Witch? What Golem player uses Mother Witch? Okay, that's gonna be a little bit bad. Oh no, that Phoenix is gonna respawn. No. Okay, I'll go for the Ewiz. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. That was unexpected. Kind of unlucky that he had Mother Witch for some reason. I'm not gonna cut the match just yet though. I'll go for the Miner plus Battle Ram. We do have Inferno Tower in this deck, so we still have a slight chance to beat Golem, but probably pretty low. I'll poison all of this junk. Man, I can't believe that. I wonder if this guy was trying to snipe a graveyard deck or something, since he had Mother Witch. Yeah, he will Golem in the back. I mean, I'll just pressure him right now with my Goblin Gang and then my Miner for his Mother Witch. Oh, let's go. Beautiful prediction. Okay, guys, we're back in it, but it's still not a good spot to be in. I'll go with the Inferno Tower more towards, like, the right side of the arena. I don't want to play it in the middle, otherwise you could just play, like, a Skarmy onto it or something. Oh, he has Fireball. Gonna be a lot of damage for him, I think. Okay. Okay, we're still alive, but not looking too good. We're alive, but not healthy. I'll go for the defensive Batarang here. Batarang is actually quite strong on defense. Have to play the Ewiz here as well. Wait, guys, I have an idea. I'll just go for my stuff here on the right side for now, but I feel like I could try to 3-crown him if he tries to go for, like, a Golem. I don't know, though. I don't have the best cycle right now, but maybe I'll prepare for it. Yeah, he will Golem. Okay, I'll go for the Gang Bandit Batarang. Oh, that was such a good Fireball for him. He still has to play something, though. Okay, he's gonna Mother Witch. I'll just go for the Poison. Okay, he does have Zap, but I'll still just go for the Inferno Tower in this position. I'm gonna go for a high gang. Oh no, Mini P.E.K.K.A, no! Oh! Oh, it somehow went back. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Ewiz too. Batarang. Alright, I think we're fine. Good defense. I'll go for the Bandit here for the 3-crown. We have to get our Zap ready soon for his Skarmy. Force out that extra Mother Witch. This will be a close match. Miner is doing some good damage on the King Tower though. Free poison onto his Night Witch. Okay, he's gonna Golem. I'll go for the Goblin Gang Batarang, and then I'm gonna go for the Miner. I think we may actually have him. That was an insane comeback. I'll go for the Zap, and that will be good game. We're in the next match with the third deck. I'll go for the Ice Golem, and then for the Graveyard. I already know this guy's running a P.E.K.K.A deck. Should be some good damage. He's gonna go with the Ewiz and the Magic Archer. Not too bad. Few hundred damage. Alright, I'll just go for the guards here, then for the poison onto his Magic Archer. Should be fine. May have to log. I'll go with it just to take a few less damage. We're running this really fun Graveyard Goblin Hut deck. Used to be super good in late 2018. I'll go for the Hut here for his Batarang. And I'll Ewiz as well, just to keep the Hut alive. I feel like it gets so much value in this matchup. It's not as tanky as it used to be. It used to survive a poison with almost half HP left. This deck was broken in like late 2018 or maybe early 2019. Alright, this could be a bit hard to defend. I'll go with my guards here in the middle. Gonna go with the poison on everything. Oh, I got the Magic Archer lined up on the tower. Okay, we're still in the damage lead. Alright. I'll set up the Mega Minion here for defense. You have to be pretty defensive with graveyards sometimes. I'll go for my Ewiz here just to kill his Ewiz. It's important that we win the breach battles. He will P.E.K.K.A in the back. You know, I'll just go for the guards plus graveyard. Okay, I kind of want to poison, but the Magic Archer is a bit too far back right now. Looks like his ghost will die. I'll just eat part of his bandit here. Don't want to waste my Ice Golem. We have to be pretty careful with our cards. I'll pull his P.E.K.K.A with this Ice Golem, and then I'll go for the Hut here onto his Batarang. Have to play my guards on the left side. Pretty good defense. This guy's playing pretty well though so far. I'll go for the Mega Minion and then for the Ice Golem. Could have played my Ewiz onto it, but I kind of wanted to save it. Oh, by the way guys, I forgot to mention it earlier, but these are my top 5 favorite decks. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I have to go with my Ewiz here. I'll go for the Graveyard as well. Onto the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is kind of useless against Graveyard, so should do some good amount of damage still. I'll go with the poison onto everything as well. Why not get a few extra bits of damage? I'll play the guards here onto his Batarang. Really good timing actually into his P.E.K.K.A. And I'll get my Ewiz off here for his Magic Archer. Man, these Goblin Huts are so broken right now. But Goblin Hut used to be so much more broken back in the day. It would survive a poison with almost half HP left. Okay, I'm gonna go with my graveyard plus guards. Gonna poison as well, why not? I think we have it in the bag already. I'll play the E-Ways just for good measure, and that will be good game. The fourth deck is Executioner Balloon Cycle. It's actually the first deck that I used to get top 200 back in April 2018. Super fun deck, used to be so broken back in the day. Still a pretty nice deck. Guards are pretty broken now, and also Ice Spirit and Miner are still quite good as well. This guy has Valkyrie as well, could be a graveyard freeze deck I think. I don't know if any other deck runs that combination of cards. I'll go with the Loon here on the left side, see what air counters he has. He has Inferno Tower, no point to zap it, the balloon will die anyways. It is kind of nice to have the zap in this deck though, just to reset the Inferno Tower and Inferno Dragons, all of that stuff. Also the guards in this deck are pretty nice to counter graveyards. Alright, I'll go for the Miner all the way in the back. He has no Tornado in his deck, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we definitely outcycled him, so I'm gonna go with my Ice Golem and then the Balloon. See what he has for this. Should be a balloon hit, I think. I'll go with the zap, make sure we get that hit. Really good damage. Balloon still does so much damage. Used to do way more though. He's gonna graveyard. I'll just go for the high Ice Spirit then my guards. Guards are so good against graveyard. He does have arrows in his deck, but not in cycle. He's gonna freeze. I'll go with my Tornado. Okay. Was a bit scared there for a second against the Phoenix, but I think we're fine. I'll go with the zap just to be safe. Perfect start. Whew. Back when I was playing this deck last time, I think the meta was like a bunch of Lumberjack Hog Rider decks and like Battle Ram Bridge spam decks with the Magic Archer. That was so long ago. Good times though, good times. I'll go for a Miner here. Gonna be kind of hard to get a balloon connection from here on out. He actually has Bowler. We should be okay though with our XC, I think. You know what, I'll just go for the balloon here in the opposite lane. He wasted the Phoenix. He has to go with that Inferno Tower, I'll take it. 5 for 5. I'll zap it as well just to make sure the balloon can kill it and doesn't kill our XC. Okay, pretty good XC. I'll go for a second XC as well. Gonna wait a second here on the guards, don't want to give them a free arrows. I'll go with them now, then zap as well. Okay, good defense. We have the XC live, so I'll just go with the Ice Golem and then for the balloon. Bit unlucky on the Ice Golem timing. I'll play the Miner in the back as well. Get some chip damage while he's focused on the balloon. Okay, could be in a bit of trouble. I'll go for the guards, then for the Ice Golem. Gonna have to go with my Miner onto his Bowler. We need to zap really quickly. Zap. Oh, that was such a bad freeze by him. I don't want to waste my guards actually, so I'll just go with the Executioner. It's always better to save the guards for the graveyard. His tower is really low right now. We just need like a couple of Miners or balloon death damage. I'll go for the balloon here just to divert his attention and then go for the Miner on his tower. I'm gonna zap this Inferno Tower, maybe get the balloon death damage if we're lucky. Okay, I'll go for the guards here for his graveyard. Gonna pull everything back, and I think that should be good game. Nice win. The fifth and final deck is Hog Rider Earthquake with the Firecracker. This deck was so broken in 2021. I think around the middle of 2021, I could beat almost any matchup in the game with this deck. I would only lose when I made a mistake or got starting handed or something like that. Pretty sure this guy's running a Golem deck. Gonna be one of the harder matchups. Still beatable though, if we play well enough. Not gonna be fun for me, but I think you guys might have a lot of fun. It's so stressful playing against Golem with this deck. The only thing about this deck is that it is a bit stressful sometimes because you have to play so well to win. Especially now that champions are a thing. Champions kind of counter this deck sometimes. He's gonna pump up. I'll go for the Ice Spirit Hog trick and then the Earthquake. Played my Hog before the Earthquake just to cycle back to it a bit quicker. Oh my gosh! What a tornado! It's so satisfying when the Ice Spirit Hog trick actually works. Basically the Ice Spirit jumps and then pushes the Hog Rider so the tornado doesn't pull it to the King Tower. That was great. They can actually still pull it to the king tower if they time it correctly, but a lot of people don't realize and they just mess it up. I'll go for the Ice Spirit here for his Golden Knight. I think he will press the charge button, so I'll go for a defensive Hog Rider. Yeah, good thing I did. I'll play the Firecracker here onto his Phoenix. One nice Hog hit on his tower. Okay, so I think he has the E-Drag version of Golem. Gonna be pretty hard to defend without any big spell. I mean, this deck is so fun though, like you have to outplay your opponents a lot to win. But if you do outplay them, you just get like so many wins with it. He's gonna pump up, I'll just go with my Earthquake onto it, free +1 elixir trade and good tower damage. He's definitely up a few elixir though, at least I think. I'll go with the Valk at the bridge, perfect timing to predict his Golem. He has to play something for it, I think. He will E-Drag, okay. You always want to go with your Firecracker really early, and then you can go with your other units like a Hog Rider after that, so you can get as many Firecrackers as possible. I'll go with my Log here onto his Golem, try to push the E-Drag in front of it. That's a really important tip for you guys when you play this deck, to always try to push the supporting units in front of like Golem pushes, or E-Golem pushes, or Giant pushes. I'll go with the Log to kill his Phoenix Egg, and I think we're fine. Golden Knight is going a bit crazy, but that should be just about good game. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!